Hi friends, it's Becky and I'm doing what I made this week. I enjoyed my weekly wrap-ups when I was doing my full set February so much that I just want to keep going with it. I just want to sit down maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes, just a quick video to chat, to say hi, to have an excuse to do my hair. And just show you what I made, tell you what I'm planning for the next week, and just, do some casual chatting about jewelry making and life in general. And I promise we're not going to be like super philosophical, but if I've got something on my brain, I might share it. And I hope you don't mind with that. But I wanted to wrap up. I finished my full set February challenge with 2 additional sets, and let me do the try-on so I can show them off to you. Also, the rings, I don't know where the rings are because I was wearing them and then I cooked dinner, and when I cook dinner I take jewelry off. So not all the jewelry, but the jewelry on my hands and wrists. So I had taken the rings off and put them in my pockets, and then I did laundry, and I distinctly remember pulling them out of my pockets, but my brain was so busy with doing the sorting of my laundry that where I put them didn't sink into my brain meats. So I will find them. They're in my house somewhere. I couldn't locate them before this, but I'll show you the other stuff that I made. So I made one set using the beads, the green beads that were in the Soft Flex Mystery bead stash for spring. They had like 3 different colors that you could get. And so I got these gorgeous lampwork beads and some of these other check glass beads. And then I added these blue roller beads because these Millefiori beads, they've got blue accents in them. And I was like, oh, that'll go really well. So let me pop one of these earrings in, put the necklace on, and do a try on for you so you can see how it hangs. There you go. I like a long dangly necklace, and then I made a bracelet using some of those square dells, and this button was one that was in my button stash. It was a tiara cast button that I thought would go really well with this gorgeous shell pendant that was part of that set. But it was a lot of fun to make and to put together. And there we go. The set, no ring, sorry. The ring was fun. I just made really simple rings, and you can see them in the video, or even if you don't want to watch the whole video, it's on the thumbnail for that. Or if you're in the VIB group for Soft Flex, I did post a picture of it in there, so you might be able to see it. That's a Facebook group for Soft Flex company, by the way. All right, so that was one set that I did, and then the other set that I did was with the Silver Silk. Neely put together some pre-order kits where he went to the Tucson Gem and Bead Show and picked out beads and like gemstones and things with a colorway idea that he had prior to that, to say, okay, I'm going to do one that is more like the galaxy colors. And so he had already created, I think, I don't know his process for sure, but I'm pretty sure he had already created the the capture chain. This pearlesque capture chain for this. And then those were the earrings that I made. And then I made a 2-strand bracelet using that pearlesque chain and these gemstones. That's rainbow fluorite and some quartz, like white quartz, and I forget what the dark round guys are, but these dark round beads were the ones that I made the what is it called? The ring with. And my dangles fell off, so I've got to reattach those. I think my dangles need to have wrapped loops. I did simple loops for those. There we go. But I still was able to do that. And then the necklace for that, I was really proud of this. I wire wrapped that gemstone with some of those, sorry, that's lapis, not sodalite. Some of those, and it's about where it hangs right there. And then the earring hangs like this. And I do have 2 ears, I promise. It's just my hair is over the other one, so it's a little harder to show it off. There we go. So that was my 14th set. So I made 14 sets for the month of February, and then I was definitely ready to just make one thing. And while technically a pair of earrings is 2 things, it's just one project. So I made a pair of earrings with the specialty set from Softflex, and I'm just gonna leave that bracelet on here because it's not coming off. So, oh my gosh. All right. And so I made these earrings with the specialty kit, and I used the twine that it came packaged in, and I made a little tassel with the ceramic bead and the twine and a little closed jump ring. I added that from my stash, but I made a pair of earrings with that. And then, because I love making earrings, it is so much fun. After I got my companion bundle that went with the February bargain bead box, and I opened it up and looked at it, I thought that everything in there would be just absolutely perfect for some springtime earrings, because I am super feeling springtime. I'm feeling gardens and florals and things like that. So I grabbed my bargain bead box that I already made a full set with them, and I made some earrings, and I made, here you go, my second earring matches. It's close enough. It's close enough that with my face in between, nobody's gonna know. Nobody will know. Who's gonna know? Nobody. But here's how it hangs. And this was a lot of fun to make, actually. It had some wire wrapping that needed to happen with it, but you end up with a really nice looking, and look how well it goes with my hair. I love that. Love it so much. And that was one of them that I made, and then I made another one that also involved some wire wrapping. It was this one with this lampwork bead that came in the companion bundle. All of those beads came in the companion bundle, by the way. They were not in the bargain bead box. But you can, I think a lot of them are still going to be available on their website if you wanted to purchase them. Little bits and pieces that made that one. So it's not as big, but it is still really fun and very floral and super springtimey. And then we've got this set, which I made with beads from the bargain bead box, and this finding. They all came with that. I'm just doing some earring try-ons right now. And this one's a little more of a shoulder grazer. Nice dangly. And like the small beads and this this finding make this a really lightweight earring, but it has like so much oomph, presence. And then there were these ones, and these I made with beads from the actual bargain bead box and this charm. This was the extra strand that we got, and look how well I go with my fingernails. I told you I was really feeling spring, so much so. And here we go. And these are going to be on their way to my mom's house when I start sending the mom box. I put things that I make for my mom in a little box so that they get sent all together, because they're just a really gorgeous blue. And also, Mom, let me know if you want any of these other earrings, by the way. And then there's this one. I really like this. I think like this light pink and turquoise together is just such a nice color combination. I like it. It's relaxing and comforting. It's I don't know how to describe it as being something that just makes me happy. It brings me joy. And I think that's something that if a color combination brings you joy and brings you happiness, it shouldn't matter if like other people enjoy that color combination or not. It should only matter if it brings you joy. And then we have this one. I love pink and green. It is so like growing things to have. I love this one too. Yeah, springtimey. I'm really feeling it. I've got the vibes going. Why are you not going in my ear hole? Let's try the other one, because maybe that one's just, I didn't file all of these ends of the ear wires, so some of them might be a little bit wonky. I love that one. So good. All right, and then there was this. This was with the bead and the finding on the top were from the bargain bead box, and this charm was from the companion bundle. So it's beautiful and rosy, and it's more of the red and gold colors. All right, and then this was the last one, the final one. The beads were all from the bargain bead box, except for this bead down at the bottom. This was one of the extras that came with my Beadbox Bargains shipment, because they always put like extra beads or extra findings, just a little extra something in your shipment. So it was my little freebie, and it went so well with everything that I was like, I'm gonna use it. It's gonna be part of my earrings. You know what I think? I think that might also go with this a little bit. What do you guys think? Goes? Doesn't go? Maybe? All right, so we got a lot of greens going on. So those are the earrings that I made. So that's kind of my wrap up for what I made this week. I have also been working on a bead weaving project that I'm still working on. So we're doing that one. And this week, and after I get done talking to y'all, I'm gonna sit down, and I had an idea percolate for how to use these ginkgo beads and some of the fire polished beads and the 11-Os that I get in the curated collections from Beads to Live By. So I'm gonna sit down. These were January colors, by the way, not February colors. I'm gonna sit down and figure out a little bracelet design that has been like percolating in my head, and get that all worked out with these January colors, and then I'll make a video with the February colors, because the beads are going to be the same or similar, but we won't be able to do it with the February colors, and I'll make that video and get that posted pretty soon, because yeah, they're going to be shipping out March curated collections in about 2 weeks, something like that. So it should be a fun time to do that. But I had an idea, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let's do this. And I think my design will probably work for a lot of other 2-hole beads, not just ginkgos. So it might be something that I play around with a little bit with some of my other bead boxes that I've got some 2-hole beads in, and we'll see how it works. I'm going to do one that's bead weaving. I'll do another version that is using beading wire, because I think I can do it both ways and have it be something that's a little more accessible if you don't like to do bead weaving with a needle, you know? But yeah, I think, have I covered everything? I don't even know how long this has been going. Oh, about 15 minutes, something like that. I would like to, if you are still with me, bless y'all with a song, because most of you have heard Ellen. She likes to whine. She likes to whine because she wants me to pet her. She likes to whine because she's bored. She likes to whine because it got dark outside. and she can't see anything. She likes to whine because she wants to go outside and eat frogs. She likes to whine because she wants me to put her hot dog costume on her. She likes to sit and get pets and then move away from me. So she's out of reach where I can't pet her anymore and then be sad about it. It's her favorite. And so I wrote her a song called Why Are You Whining, Ellen? Because that's how she communicates. She communicates with whines and with, you know, her happy dog noises. That's how she lets me know things. So I wrote her little song. Bet you didn't know there was gonna be music. Why are you whining, Ellen? Are you laying too far away? Why are you whining, Ellen? You could move, you've got 4 legs. Why are you whining, Ellen? Did you not get enough to eat? Why are you whining, Ellen? You had breakfast and several treats. Ellen, everyone you've ever met loves you so and loves to pet. The sweetest girl who's silly too. Yes, the world's in love with you. So why are you whining, Ellen? Don't understand the things you do. Why are you whining, Ellen? Don't you know that I love you? Yes, it's true. I love you too. Y'all, she's been snoozing over on her dog bed, and I just glanced over and she's got one eye open watching me because she loves when I sing that song for her. She'll actually whine until I start singing to her, and then she'll just settle down and be like, okay, I can go to sleep now. It's time to settle in because mom did that for me. But yeah, so that's my catch up for what I made this week, my plans for next week, how things are going. Yeah, I'm just kind of catching a breath after, you know, going last month. And I think I'm gonna do a decent pace with some of my projects this week. I know someone commented this morning, like, another video. I just caught up with one of them. And you know, the fact is that often my weekends, they fluctuate. They will either be super busy, I have to do a whole bunch of other stuff around the house and with family, and I don't have time or energy for creating videos. And other weekends I will have more juice, more to give. And so this is one that I actually have more creative energy going. I can actually get things out, create, make, and enjoy time with y'all. And it's one of those things that, you know, sometimes there will be more, sometimes there won't be. Like, you'll maybe have like almost a week that goes by sometimes for me where I don't make a video, and that's gotta be okay because we all have like different paces that we can work at, and we all have life that affects things. And you know, this is one of the ways that I deal with all of the things that happen in my life. And so I want this to be more of a joy for me than stress. And I want my videos to be a joy for you as well, and not something that you stress about or that you feel like you have to be here for. You know, if you're not feeling one of my videos, click away. It's fine. You don't gotta watch it to the end. You can if you want, but you know, it's fine. You know, as long as you're hanging out with me, spending a little bit of time with me, and getting something out of what I'm making. Because I get a lot out of making things with y'all. Oh, and also, y'all, that's something that I'm trying to include more like non-gendered like forms of address. Where I grew up and the people that I grew up around, guys was non-gendered. It was just everybody inclusive. You know, you walk into a room of the entire family and it's like, what do you guys want? And it's everybody. So you guys is something that I've said most of my life, and I forget. And I've been trying to move towards y'all instead of guys a little bit more, but I still forget, and please forgive me when I do. I'm trying better. Just because I want people to feel included. Not everybody that watches my videos are women. Not everybody that watches my videos are guys. Not everyone who is there, like, it's everybody should be able to feel welcome and able to hear. And I love y'all for like non-gendered, like everybody. It's not something that rolls off the tongue for me, so I still am working on it, even though I live in Texas, guys. I've lived here for about 12 years, and I only started in the last couple of years even using it in conversation, because it wasn't something that I grew up with. It wasn't something that I had. So just letting you know, if you hear me say guys more, I'm not assuming that you are men. I'm just, it's how my vocabulary and how my everything goes. So I'm trying to make it a little more inclusive. I'm starting, instead of hi guys, to say hi friends, because you all are my friends. So and I want you to feel that when we sit down and start making things together. And anyway, I do absolutely appreciate all of my friends here on my YouTube channel, and I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I will catch up with you again on Sunday, and we'll talk about what we made. Bye!